Hi everyone, and welcome to the Rewatchables channel. And here we have another physical media mail day. So let's see what I got. I've already gone through and sliced them open so that I can get into them quickly. Otherwise we would probably spend 10 minutes of me just trying to open some of these things. Alright, so this one, it's a repro of Pokemon, the trading card game. I did have originals of all of these at well, of this, and I sold them to pay vet bills, so I've been picking them back up as repos because I don't have that kind of money to pay what people are asking for them now, and also I don't know have the ability to change the batteries anymore. I sold my sets of tools that you need to open consoles and small batteries and so on and so on. Next one is from World of Books. They had, you know, one of those buy three and get one free, so I used that opportunity to pick up some of the Tom Cruise movies that were my favourites that I actually didn't have. So the first one is The Firm, which is a great movie. The second one is Born on 4th of July, which I think is one of his best movies. The next one is Interview with a Vampire, which is a great Brad Pitt, Christian Slater and Tom Cruise movie. And this one isn't in too bad a cut condition. I probably can get that dent out. It is an iconic movie, no matter what people say. And the last one is A Few Good Men. This movie just blows me away how good it is. It's so surprising. So yeah, that's what I did. Thank you, World of Books, for 4 Tom Cruise movies. It was about time that I got these. I'm collecting Tom Cruise movies. I'll put that to the side. This is going to get a bit tricky. I'm going to do this. I've got some packaging in here, so I'm just going to put it away at the moment. Drop that on the floor, just like that. So, I have Paramount Plus, even though I'm unplugging with my Walmart Plus subscription, and I believe, yes, this is on. I came across Picard and was absolutely blown away by how good it was. And so many years later, Star Trek Next Generations is my favourite, hands down. And watching this, it amazed me, the storyline of how good this was. Bringing all these guys back together, it was almost like seeing old friends. I love Star Trek Next Generation, and Picard was absolutely phenomenal. So if you're looking to pick this up, be very careful. There are a lot of bootlegs of this out there. The best way to buy it is to buy a used set like this, where you can see it's got some wear and tear, and you can see it's from someone who goes thrifting, a reseller, and you know you're not getting a bootleg. I wanted legitimate copies. I always try and buy legitimate copies unless it's not released period. I haven't done that except for the games, obviously, but everyone knows what the situation is with Pokemon games. So if you're a fan of Star Trek or sci-fi, the storytelling on this is amazing. I recommended this to someone who's not huge sci-fi but does like some Star Trek, and they were blown away by it. It is so good. I'll show you some of the pictures on the back if I can. So it does have all of the Next Generation characters in this, I believe, and it has a few from other series. 7 and 9 is in this. I think the one or other two. Whoopi Goldberg's in this. I I think it's pronounced Alex Krieger, who played the Ball Queen in, is it First Contact? And she was also in Silent Hill. She does some of the voiceovers on this, so for the Ball characters, without giving you too much spoilers on this. Fantastic. And then you can see, I'm going to actually pick this up, the cast there. And this is what actually made me buy this, is that little bit of damage on there. And the reason why I bought that as damaged from a reseller is because sometimes when you buy stuff like this, it gives you that more sense of it being legitimate, and I wanted original copies, and I am looking forward to sitting down and watching this whenever I want, and I'm ecstatic to have this. I'll put that to the side. This next one, I'm going to pull these out because these are mostly from my list, I believe, of rewatchables. I'll push this right back now so you guys can get a better view of these. And we'll go through what I actually ordered that is on the rewatchables list. First Highlander movie, Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery with a phenomenal song from Queen on there. I was blown away by this movie when I first saw it, and I wanted to pick it up because I'm hoping it's not one of those when you watch it and you think, ah, damn, it just didn't stand up to what I enjoy now. It's not that it gets dated. Good storytelling and movies don't get dated, but your tastes change. So what you enjoyed when you were younger sometimes doesn't resonate with you when you get older. I admit that. But out of any Highlander movies, it's the best. Next one is Kick-Ass. I find this a very creative film, and it obviously has Nicolas Cage in it. Aaron Johnson is pretty good in this as well. I did like this, and it is very stylized. Visually, very stylized. So I'm looking forward to watching that. Next one, the only Star Wars film I had on the list, Phantom Menace. The reason being, I love Darth Maul. I'm trying to make myself change my mind about getting the rest of the original Star Wars movies, like the first Star Wars movie, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, and having those. I loved this. If you guys like Darth Maul, or you're a fan of Star Wars and you've never seen Fanboys, you really need to get yourself a copy of that and watch it. No Star Wars fan should be without it. I highly recommend it. Next one is Dracula. I don't know what took me so long to getting around to get this film, because it's a great film, and it's a film I watched over and over again. Gary Oldman as Dracula looks pretty horrific in times in this, but it is a great movie. And Anthony Hopkins is great in it, and so is Winona Ryder. So I'm glad to have that. Next, Freaky Friday. Finally got round to getting a copy of this. I think this is the one I just kept mixing up and getting wrong. And I ended up getting myself the Jodie Foster version, which is my favourite. And do you know what? I don't know if I've seen this. Now's a good time to pick it up though, because there's newer ones as well. Next one is a film that I love. Mike Myers, So I Married an Axe Murder. If you've never seen it, it's a great little comedy, a nice little comedy. Not, it's not an Austin Powers kind of funny, but it is still funny, and I love this because it's so different. So I'm looking forward to watching that after God knows. I don't think I've seen that since I left England. Next one of my favourite Schwarzenegger films, Total Recall. What a genius film this is. And I've watched a lot of these earlier Arnie films from the 80s and 90s, and they're still kick-ass action movies. The next one, I've not seen this but wanted to add it to my collection, is Oz the Great and the Powerful. I think it's more because of the cast and the visuals. It looks amazing. So that's why I wanted to pick it up. There's always things popping up. Rachel Weisz is in there, Michelle Williams, some great actors in there, and I'm hoping it's a nice little family film. The next one is this epic movie, Thelma and Louise. I feel like over time this is getting forgotten, but it's an amazing film, and Brad Pitt's in it, Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis, and Harvey Keitel, I believe, is in it. Great film, wonderful story. It'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry, and it'll make you angry. This is definitely not going anywhere. It's staying. It's a fantastic movie, and I'm glad I got it. This film, Sin City, this is on my list, but it's kind of a debatable of whether I'm keeping it, because I remember it being very dark. I remember it being very creative, but I don't know what made it stand out for me other than the visuals. So I wanted to rewatch it, and I just want to check something. Okay, yeah, this is Elijah Wood is in this, and he was very, very creepy in it. So I'm gonna watch this. So that is what I picked up, ordered for, mainly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are definite on the rewatchable list. I don't even need to rewatch them to actually hang on, 1, 2, 3, 6. I'll go 6, right? I just to be safe, 6 are definitely on the rewatchable list. I don't have to watch them to know how good they are. They're staying. Alright, so we got one more. I'm gonna have to take this off because I don't want to drop it. One more thing. I had a chance to pick one of these up a while ago, locally, and I guess I don't know what happened. They just didn't reply, and then it was listed as sold. But needs a bit of TLC, which I can do myself somehow, because it's that. I didn't get it for bad price overall, but it's the whole series of Star Trek Next Generation. This does need cleaning up. I'm not even going to take it apart now because I don't want to drop it. It's got some scratches here and there. As long as the discs work at the moment and it's all there, it's fine. He liked it. He said he marked it down because it's only that will wipe off. Like I said, the box is a bit damaged here and there. Do you know, there's from time to time people sell boxes and stuff like this because they're incomplete for cheap or stuff like that. But this wasn't the most smart packaging move by, I guess it's Paramount who released it, but the whole series of Star Trek Next Generation, and I got Picard, so I will be Star Trekking it out at some point in the near future. So these are my pickups through the mail. Can't bring them all together. Working more deliberate purchases, and I'm going to have some great stuff to rewatch, and now I've just got to decide what I'm going to watch first. So sorry this video went on for a bit longer than it should have, but it was quite a bit of things to go through, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I hope you have a good time collecting your physical media. I hope you're finding some great finds out there. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.